And welcome to the MCOC show. I'm your host Sterling,
And I'm Monique.
and we're back for episode 2 after what? It was supposed to be 2 weeks. It was probably more like
Bro.
4 weeks. Um, Monique tried to die. Then the week after, my dog decided he wanted to try to kill himself. Uh, Update on that,
Yeah.
Monique. He's tried to do it 2 more times since then.
No way.
He got into a silica. He got a silica packet out of
Oh
something
my
that I had to
god.
pull out his mouth, and then on top of that, he got my chalupa box because Wawa does chalupas now. He
Oh
just ate my
wow.
chalupa box, and I'm like, luckily there was nothing in that. But like
Right.
at this point, like I kind of feel like I should 5150 him. Like he is a danger
I
to
mean, he's
himself.
out there, yo. Like, Winston
Like,
needs therapy.
dog, yo, he
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 said he
heard
said you want to replace me? I'll show you. I'll show you replacement.
he heard the first half of Kendrick Lamar's album, didn't hear the second half. Yo. He's distraught right now, yo. God, yo. But yeah, this is the MCLC show. It's the show where we talk about Marvel Contest of Champions, the game that we play on our phones. And the first episode, we really just talked about the game itself and didn't really talk about us. Of course, we have listeners from the past with the other shows that we've done, like Gaming and Then Some, and of course Monique from the Slack Society podcast. But it's also a good chance that we have new people listening to us now, also on YouTube. Hi, if you're listening there, there is no video. It's just probably me or Monique getting beat up. And probably what Realm of Legends because you did that recently, Monique.
Ooh, so I didn't realize until I made it about 3/4 of the way that I forgot to record it. So I will be attempting the A Force Illuminati one, and I'll make sure
Okay.
I record that one.
Yeah, I actually still have to do that one too. That's the last one I have to do. I'll see if we can like do. No, we shouldn't do like a side by side thing. No, we'll just save those for different episodes because
No, I
I,
mean
I,
you you
I don't need
you
nobody
trying to
comparing.
catch me out here, like,
Yeah, I don't
bro.
want nobody comparing me to you, dog, and you to
Yeah,
me. Like I don't. Like,
that ain't right, man.
oh, the Token Psycho got the solo. Man, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't. Nah, dog.
Oh,
Nah,
not
I'm tired.
me, not me. I
Nah,
fucking suck at this game.
we are both very average players at this
Super
game.
average.
Um, we just really like the game,
Yeah.
and it is what it is, dog. So we can
Regardless of the
first.
fact that it treats me like a really bad boyfriend.
It treats you like animal.
Yeah.
I would like it was different when they was slapping me in the face, but I was getting compensation.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But like, and like obviously compensation is a loaded word in the fucking MCLC community because people used it when we didn't need it, and now we do
Right.
need it, and it's just like I saw
Fuck
somebody
us.
saying like I saw somebody saying like stop saying it like it doesn't mean anything anymore, and it's like no, but like we're dropping inputs and like it's bad. Like I can see the word parry pop up 3 times on my screen and me
And
get no
nothing fucking
parry.
happened. Yep.
I ain't fighting nobody with AR, dog. I ain't fighting nobody with nothing. There's no reason. But these parries is dropping. Oh, was it a projectile medium? No, the fuck it wasn't. I know how to play the game enough that
Right.
I know that it's not me, and like that's the most frustrating part. Is like
I can
it's not.
accept when it's me. When it ain't
Yeah,
me, I get mad because I have a hard enough time by myself
that
trying to
was
not fuck up.
this time. Well, not this time last year. Almost this time last year in August of last year when it first started. I remember telling you like that was the worst thing for me. Wasn't that the game was broken, but I wasn't sure when the game was broken or when it was me because I'm cool with failing, but like I need to know if I messed up and how to get better or if the game broke
Right.
and you just didn't know sometimes. And then there came to points when you did know definitely it wasn't you, but like even then, that self doubt just set in like, are you secretly just extra trash and you didn't know? And that's where I was. What do you
Or
call
in
it?
my case, you did know, but you were trying mad hard and you still got fucked.
Hey, dog, it be happening. It be
Yeah.
happening. So, tell them a little bit about yourself, Monique.
Um, I am a hashtag 32-year-old lady.
32-year
I
old lady.
I love video games. I lean more towards casual stress-free games minus Contest of Champions. Cuz I have a very stressful job, so I like to play games to fucking relax. And yeah, I mean, I'll be out here on the social medias and doing the art stuff and all that. I have lots of hobbies, but playing games is one of my favorites.
Word. You said that you don't like playing stressful games, like we didn't like slide on people. What was the last weekend in Fortnite?
Well, okay, so that was different only because I hadn't played Fortnite in a super long time, so I was very interested to see like the
I'm still
changes.
I'm still coming down off that play session because there was so much happening. Like,
There was so much. There was so much, and fucking Donnie doing a good Sherpa, like,
dog,
I
he
mean,
he put us in his backpack
he
so
really
hard.
did. He
Like,
held it fucking down. He
the
knew what
worst part,
every fucking
the,
thing was.
the worst part was him trying to give us the tip in the beginning and turn on the sound warnings for us to realize that he's been playing this whole time killing people without that. Like, dog, I've had that on for like 2 3 years now. Like, what you mean? Like,
I didn't. I was glad he said something because they didn't have that when I was playing.
yeah,
So,
yeah. When before I stopped playing,
or
they
if
had
they did, who I was playing with didn't tell me. So,
I mean, it be like that sometimes. But yeah, like it was hard. Like I was on the nerd off recently, and was trying to explain like the last game, or it was like the second to last game, maybe, where both you and him got knocked by Scarlet Witch, and then I shot at Scarlet Witch, and she blocked it with a lightsaber, and then her and Master Chief ran down to 2v1 me while I had Obi Wan's lightsaber. Like
hmm.
that ain't the game that I left. You know what I
No,
mean? Like
it's really fucking not.
they built they
Uh,
built they built ramps and we did little emotes and that wasn't this, yo. Like
I'm
I'm
so glad they have a no building mode though. Like
it,
that
it
is
makes
like
it
my
so
my old person shit. Like I
yes.
can't do all the configurations and all that shit. Like I
It's
leave that
wild.
to
Like
the 12-year-olds.
we like my man Nomad went back to it and like he was shocked too. He's like, yo, it feels good, yo. It's like and then
It
like
do. I'm not gonna lie. It
it's
really does feel good.
it's so shocking if anybody's listening to us thinking the same thing. Yo, if you like shooters, go download Fortnite, try out Zero Build and specifically Zero Build, and
Yeah.
you will have a good time because a whole lot of these people, they know a whole lot of building but don't know a whole lot about shooting, and it's just wild seeing like it's just like I shouldn't feel that good at a game that I barely play. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't happen unless I shoot a stormtrooper in the face because evidently they're good guys in that world.
You got us fucked up.
Hey, hey, no time in my life. Who Nobody said these are the first order stormtroopers. I thought these was the OG. You know, what I mean, we miss our shots, we die, we can't have fodder. And Donnie's like, oh, they got the me. So I was like, let's hit him, and his health bar did not go down that much. Like I remember immediately being like, oh, this is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing, yo. Like,
Oh.
and then Donnie just
And
yelled at
then
me
it
like
was the
I was
beginning
his
of the
son.
end.
Dog, I think he got rolled over by a log because you can cut trees down in the game with
Oh
bullets
yeah.
or something. Like,
Yo, that was so disrespectful. Like I was hiding and they're like, "You know what? Fuck this bitch." And they like rolled a big ass tree on me and I died.
I wasn't even mad. I was just impressed and awestruck when it happened because it was one of the things where like I didn't know we could do that. Like I
Right.
found out as as folks were getting rolled over that was a feature in the game, and I was just like, damn. I remember they
Uh,
added sliding. That was crazy. Like that's wild.
I still be
Sli-
forgetting I could do that
And the slide is
cuz
so
I don't
long.
crouch a whole lot.
The slide makes Apex Legends slide look normal. Like
Yeah, it does.
you will slide so long that physics don't make sense. Like you will slide downhill and then back uphill if you go long enough. Um, but yeah, as for myself, I'm the womb god. They call me that because I have a skin disease named hidradenitis suppurativa. You can go look all that up if you want to. Um, I've been online my most of my life, I would say, since I was like 9 or so when 28.8K hit the internet. I love games, love first person shooters, love Contest of Champions. It's a really good reactionary fighting game when it works correctly.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I don't think we actually gave our titles, but what progression level are you? I wow, not my wife, not
Damn.
my wife, not my wife.
Damn. All black women the same to you?
Yeah. Oh god, it would help if y'all could see our faces and know that we all black. But
We're all black.
yeah, Monique is my cousin-in-law from my beautiful wife Quita. They are swappable to me. I'm not gonna hold you. Like Quita is just she I can't call her stupider because she has to edit this podcast. But like it's
She's
legal now.
goofier.
It goofy is a good word, and I would underline goofy because goofy, like, yo, hold on, have you heard Kendrick Lamar's album yet?
No.
Okay, so there's a song on there called "We Cry Together." It's a song, it's a thing, but in the song he's talking to his girlfriend, and he says, "Bitch, you're goofy and gullible." And I wanted to say that to Quita as a joke, but I remembered right before I sent it that she hadn't listened to the album yet, so she wouldn't
Oh,
get the reference.
she wouldn't get
And I'm
it.
so thankful. I'm so
She would have
thankful.
beat your ass.
Dog, dog. They're
Would have
they're
woken up like, damn, did I fall off the bed?
like, yo, like, no, like it would have been one of them text messages you send, and as you send it, then the FaceTime request comes in instantly, and you're just like, oh shit, like, no, no. But yeah, no, goofy is the right word. But yeah, since everything's got legalized in New Jersey, Quita she does this thing where she doesn't know that she's inebriated until about an hour after she's been inebriated and been, I would say, mildly annoying. You know what I mean? Like basically everything she complains about me doing, like talking over videos and things like that, she just does when she's high.
Hmm.
And I just let her cool because you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do? She high. You know what I mean? Like my baby floating right now. But then after like an hour of talking over my videos and saying stuff, because I pause the video too. Like I'll that's the like that's my passive aggressive thing is I pause the video and just let her talk as long as she wants, and then pick up the video 30 minutes later, and it's only like a 5 minute video. You know what I mean? And like then like an hour later, she'll just look over and be like, "Uh oh," and I'm like, "What's up, baby?" She'll like, "I think I'm high," and I'm like, "Oh." Like, and I'm fat. Like, I just figured that out too. Like, congratulations. Like, we're on a road to self discovery, dog. Every time it's like the latest it could be. Like, oh no, it's happened. Like, yeah, dog, you took like 5 puffs like 2 hours ago. What you think was gonna happen? Now lay back down and watch Morbius with me, yo. Like,
I
which
still gotta
hopefully,
watch that.
yeah, we're gonna hopefully watch it tonight. I wanted to watch it earlier, but Ray Liotta passed away, so we watched Goodfellas instead. And
R.I.P. Man, love me
that
some Ray Liotta.
it was wild watching that movie back and seeing that like everybody else is so much older than him and still alive.
Right.
The wildest thing is we went back and watched it because of course, like, you know, I watched it a bunch when I was younger and didn't realize that that movie spoke to me, but I related to like the first, like, let's say 20 minutes of that movie a whole lot, and I didn't
Hmm.
realize it's because I'm from New Jersey and, like, you know, it's true. Like it, the mob is here. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they're a lot more refined now. But like the first job I really worked, I'm not going to say the pizza location because I don't want nobody snitching. But like the pizza location I worked at was definitely one of the family's, places where they actually did like full legal work, like to stay out of trouble and stuff. And it it was like one of my favorite jobs ever. Like I loved working there. I loved the family. You know what I mean? The family still loves me. But like I'm watching it and I'm like, oh yeah, wait, this isn't everybody's life. And like mind you, like we're both 80s babies. So this was like the 90s, late 2000s for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whereas in this movie this is like the 60s, I want to say it starts out in, and then goes into the 70s. But when we first see Ray Liotta in the movie and he's like, like actually himself, he's supposed to be 21 years old. And Ray Liotta ain't no damn 21 years old. He's 35. Quita found out afterwards. He was 35 when they were filming the movie. But the funnier thing is, and this doesn't make any sense looking back on it, but Joe Pesci is the same age as him in that movie. Because remember, initially they meet when they're kids. Remember, and like
Oh yeah.
they're selling the cigarettes, and then he dips off and everything. You know what I mean? So they're both the same age, but then when you age them up, Joe Pesci's significantly older. But by movie law, that means he's somewhere in his 20s in the beginning, in like when it starts out. But he was 56 when he filmed the movie. And like
Wow.
I was like, we were cracking up watching the movie because I was like, this is definitely a CW 21. You know what I mean? Like this this is CW level, so like we're reaching what's allowed. You know what I mean? And then and when I like came to the conclusion that oh yeah, Joe Pesci was the same age, and Quinn just texted me this morning like he's fucking 56. I was like, my god, yo, like he was 21 years older than my man Ray Liotta was out here, yo, and like still an amazing movie. Totally forgot Samuel L. Jackson was in the movie and shit. Saw his fucking tiny ass butt cheeks, and then he got shot in the back of the head. It was such a good movie, yo. And I mean, I also went on Facebook and saw that y'all were trying to kill me out here, so y'all could become sister wives. And
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
oh wait, were you not part of that conversation?
I don't think so.
I want to say you were part of it. I want to say like y'all were talking about Goodfellas, and I think Robert De Niro, and talking about how he looked like years ago, and
Are you
one of
sure
you,
that wasn't Jessica? Are you
I
mixing up the black woman again?
no, because I think you were in there. That's why I said you specifically. I think you left
Oh.
a comment. I just don't think you got down to the part where you were murdering me.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
I think you left before the murder happened. Yeah, I can't even look because y'all didn't respond, but I'm pretty sure that was it. But no, no, it was all of y'all. It was all of y'all, and then and then Quita was like, "Husbands die every day," and then Jessica's like, "Murder's a natural cause," and I'm just like, "What is going on? Wait a minute, hold on." Like, we can get divorced. I'll take the alimony. I'll take the money from homie. Yo, that's no problem. Yo, don't have me dying out here for no reason. But I really can't wait to see the good old Morbius. But yeah, let's talk about our progress. I'm a throne breaker. Monique, you're a
I am
Paragon, right?
throne. No, no, shut up. I am fucking throne breaker. I probably ain't never gonna get Paragon.
We're gonna get Paragon in like 2 years, yo. It is what it is.
You
When they
say
just
two
can't.
years, so I say maybe 4 or 5.
Nah, they gonna just start like. 'Cause I figure like by. I'm thinking they're gonna do the same thing with Paragon that they did with Thronebreaker, where like it's kind of harder to get initially, but then like 7.1 happened, and then it was like, oh, like yeah, you could just kind of like go do 7.1, which is way easier than like trying to 100% Act 6. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
going to do Abyss of Legends, and you can become Thronebreaker. So I feel like
I still
8.1 or
haven't
8.
done Abyss.
Me neither. I have no need to right now, unless I wanted the materials. But in reality, like
Yeah,
those materials are really, if I'm not mistaken, they're only materials that are going to rank 3 my champions. So like,
right.
I still have to 100% 7.3, 7.4, and like those are going to do more for me. So like, I do those, and then of course, Karina's challenges. Like I think we still have, I have like I think 3 I need to do before the update comes out because they're changing or they're taking away what super punch out they're taking away. I know it's taken away a bunch, but
I
92 to
think there were
97.
6.
Yeah, I already did I already did 3 of them, I believe. So Super Punch Out, I need to do the one where you got to fight Grandmaster with uh Thor Ragnarok and Hulk Ragnarok. I got to do, and then the one with Medusa, the one with the Medusa boss, I believe
Mm,
6.3.1. I have to do, and then that's it. So I'm gonna get those out the way real quick. But like, yeah, we're both throne breakers. Been here for a while. I would say, like, we talked about this before, but like it feels like Thronebreaker is the new Cavalier. Like
yeah,
it just is what it is. And Cavalier is definitely, in my opinion, the new Uncollected. Especially after
yeah.
I just walked to Uncollected because they gave me a 4-star Hercules on my second account. Like,
I
okay,
have a 5-star Hercules on my mini account. I just haven't gone back to it.
it when you go fight the collector is stupid. Like the way I want to say I two shot him with my Hercules, and I didn't even have cruelty or precision unlocked. Like it was just beating just beating the brakes off that boy. Like that was it. Like it was bad. And I'm just like, dog, you're like 30,000 PI. I'm like 5,000 PI. But he's like, yeah, but I'm Hercules, so it don't matter. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I forgot you're Hercules. Like it's one of those things. I really can't wait for Quicksilver, honestly, to see what if he changes the game the way Hercules did. I'm not gonna
Mm.
lie, but it's really interesting. Speaking of the game this month, what did you think of the EQ for this month? Did you do it at all yet?
I didn't do Cav. I think I only did up to Master, and I was
Yeah,
really doing it to like use up energy refills before they expired and get some units.
yeah.
So honestly, I literally just auto played through the whole thing. So
Yep, same. I did Cav. I want to say once, and normally I just go and finish it like every time, like event quest completions up and everything like that, and just haven't
hmm,
been able to do it this time. But like I really want Rintra and Wong. They both seem great.
yeah,
Um, but
I like Wong's animations. Those shits are
bruh,
fun.
his S1 is so clean with the teleport, yo.
Yeah. Yep.
I really like it. Also, speaking of mystics, the Mordo buff. I'm really about to R3 my Mordo. Like, why is he so
Wait.
fun?
What?
Yeah, Mordo good. Mordo good.
Okay, I need to watch a video then because.
Yeah, he go burr. Um he go burr in the nicest way. Like what do you call it? I think I did a one of the kills I initially did last week's Eternity of Pain on. Last week was Icarus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was Mordo. Like his like you just get like the 15 Furies and like just keep S2 and after S2, and it was just a wrap. Like he could do nothing. Like it was bad. I still have to do this week's, but I know it's going to be no problem because I already have an R3 Black Widow, so I'm good out here.
Nice.
Like it.
Yeah, I used my 565 Black Widow Deadly Origin.
Yeah, she's a beast. Yeah, as soon as I saw that it was Avengers and Mercenary, I was like, cool. I was like, I know who I'm using. Like I don't even care what the node is. I know who I'm
I'm
using.
not gonna lie, it was hard using her. Like I almost didn't use her because the fight, like you kind of have to play it slow,
Yeah,
and the double medium, like it was just fucking me up. So it took like a few tries for me to really be able to get some good damage.
yeah. Like I think I got him down to 30% on my first try. I didn't do medium. I was just doing medium, light, and then doing backdash intercepts. When he would, allow himself to, when he would just turtle up for no fucking reason.
Bro, I wanted to throw my fucking phone because one of my best runs in the beginning ended up getting ruined because he literally just held his block like the whole time. I couldn't like bait or anything. Just held block the whole time. And I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking die. So I was like, I have to risk a heavy because I gotta get in there. As soon as I did, he fucking just killed me.
Yeah, it's wild. I don't know what they're doing. I'm hoping it changes with the update, but the ELP AI is so passive. Like it's more
I don't
passive than
honestly. I don't think it's just the EOP AI because I'm noticing the same shit in AQ.
it hasn't been as bad in AQ for me. Like I've been able,
I've
maybe you
been
know what
timing
I think
out like every other fight because of this shit, and it's really pissing me off. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
I will say I realize that I can't speak to what AQ should be like because I do overdo it and bring in my rank 3 awakened Hercules to AQ. So I
well,
can
not
also,
all of us have one of those.
but like, because I was gonna say like the AI is aggressive, but I'm like, oh wait, no, I place infuriate some of them and make them come at me. So like the
Right.
AI, yeah, I just totally forgot about that. But yeah, like, well, honestly, all you got to do is get yourself a rank 3 awakened Hercules and a rank
You
3
know what?
awakened Scarlet Witch Sigil.
I'm gonna reach through this computer and slap the shit out of you because
Like
believe me,
the way I
if I
just took
could.
down Vision Arcus to get us into tier 2 for the final day of AQ. Like he still had like I think
Oh, is
unblockable
today the
finale.
final day? Thank
Um,
fucking God, because I don't have any more glory to spend on this.
dog. Shout out to the. I believe we talked about it in the first show, but we have two alliances: the All Knowing, which is the alliance that we accept, you know, like players that play the game in our. I would probably say like maybe if you can handle map 6, I feel like that's good enough. Like you already know what level that is. So
Hashtag map 6 ready.
um yeah. Um, but what do you call it? People, you know, like we're looking for people that are map 6. We're not doing AW because we don't want to. We just get our like champs and stuff through normal progression of playing the game and doing the side events and stuff like that. Um, we had somebody that wanted to join this week, and the person was like, "Yo, like I need to do more than map 2," and I was like, "All right, like we do map 6." And they were like, "All right, like I can do map 6," and I'm like, "Are you sure?" And they said, "Yeah." And I was looking at their account, and it was saying no, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let this happen. You know what I mean? And so on the, what was it, the end of day one, I was like, "Yo, you got to do this fight," and they were like, "I can't." I was like, "That's interesting." You know what I mean? Because like,
Bro, I was just looking at like my ranking in the alliance with like my BHR. I scrolled to the bottom and I see 40,000. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
bruh, and
40,000?
the worst part is I'm not even gonna hold you, yo. I'm pretty sure I was mistaking him for somebody else because I'm pretty sure that I saw 500,000, and that was the person I thought I was letting into the alliance and everything, yo. But like, look, it's
40,000 gonna be rough.
yeah,
Rough in map
no
6.
he's out of here after this week. He's going to the all seeing so he can level up because he really believed that like we were just going to get him champions, and I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
specifically
not
told
how it
you
works.
that's not what we do here. We get you the materials and you get the
Yeah.
champions, and then we all succeed together. I don't
Shit, that's how I've been getting by.
right like it's the easiest thing ever. You know what I mean? Like we really didn't even have to really worry about AQ like that until they stopped compensation and everything. But like, yeah, like we just do AQ and then we get the materials and then we take the other materials and we put those materials into people and they make them stronger. And then that's what we do to go get people. Like it's just what it is. Like Battlegrounds is here. Why the fuck would we do AW? Even though you know Battlegrounds is going through some things right now, but you know it is what it is. Um,
I haven't done Battlegrounds and I probably won't. I ain't gonna lie.
it's so fun when you build your whole deck out and like you like because I don't even know what it is because I haven't done it
That
in like
part
two
looks
weeks.
fun, but I've been seeing like some hack situations
Oh
that
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
like,
I have
I
I
would
haven't run
rather
into
not.
any of that. I haven't run into any of that. I'm not like that part hasn't been bad. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I'm also cool because I want the hacks to happen so that they have a decent anti cheat for when it actually goes live. You
Right.
know what I mean? But like it's so good. Like when like the first match happens and then they automatically quit because they just realize that you just like 4D chess them in some way they were not ready for. Like the amount of people I've made quit on, I think it's what was it? It was masochism. It was when it was masochism, and I was putting my rank 3 Sig 200 Spider Gwen as the first defender, and they didn't have any venoms on them or
Wow.
anybody to stop them. And you would just see them come back. Just either they would time out and she'd have mad health, or a lot of time I was done the fight, Spider Gwen killed them and she was at like 95% health. Cause
Wow.
all she gonna do is evade and then crit like hell on you. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like every time, like it would just be that, and then like the second fight would go, and then like I forgot like one time I think a dude picked like I think Sentinel as the defender, and then
Hmm.
I just picked Hercules as my attacker. Then he just automatically, or they just automatically like just quit the match. I was like, that's fair. You already knew what I was gonna do. Like this wasn't an equal fight, dog. But like it's so fun when it works. But I really just can't wait for the private matches to happen. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
speaking of battlegrounds, just in case anybody was unsure, don't hold your tokens because they're gonna go away and they're gonna be changed into gold at the end of the beta. So just make sure you're not trying to hoard them, until it actually comes out because
oh yeah, yeah,
it's just
yeah.
gonna turn into gold.
Yeah, nah, I've been spending mine when I get them. Right now, I have like just a couple, but yeah, like spending them Jones. So what else? I think well, we talked about everything MCOC that we care about right now. Doom is in the arena, and I'm not going for him, and I'm kind of sad. Um, I want him. You know what I mean?
I want them, shit, but
But
I don't have the roster or the time
yep,
to go for any 6-star champion. Fucking Beast went for 30 mil, and I was like, couldn't
must be
be me.
nice. Yeah, I think I can do like I think I can do easily. I can do like 40 mil now, but like I'd have to like go hard to put up like 60 or something like that. And I feel like
Yeah,
Doom is gonna go there or higher. Like I'm waiting to see if he's gonna fuck around and go higher than Wong, just because so many people want Doom.
right.
Um, which would then make it just really interesting to see what Wong's cutoff is gonna be. Um, but yeah, nah, dog.
Six
My
star Doom would be fun, but I will say that I am much less pressed for him because I have a 565.
the
Like,
only reason I
it
would
would be
want him is
nice to
for.
have him for like Act 7 and stuff,
Mhm.
but it's not necessary at the moment.
I'm not
So,
gonna lie. I just want him for battlegrounds. I'm never gonna use him. Like Diablo and Scarlet Witch Sigil are so borked that I'm good. Like
I gotta like do some practice with my sigil witch because I'm still like figuring out how to use her. Like, I have her as an awakened 6-star.
just throw a bunch of S1s so she gets unstable, and then throw a S2 and go burr.
Well, so like, what do you do when you give the opponent unblockable? You just get
Oh
fucked.
no, you parry and take it back because you can parry the unblockable.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Everybody gets there the same way.
I was like, yo, I just keep getting fucked up and they keep getting unblockable and I keep
Yeah,
getting fucked up.
you could just take it away. You could just say like that's mine, and then
Okay.
that's it. It's a wrap. You just take the unblockable. Like every time, like I just get like I just try to because like I believe it's like the more instabilities, the quicker you give buffs, and the more buffs and debuffs you give and stuff. So like
Mm-hmm.
once you get like a couple prowesses and cruelties, like you just send the S2 and it's usually a wrap. Like things just fall over. Like
Nice.
I use her in map 6 on. I don't run a mystic path. Like every path I
I
run,
do. I have a tech mystic path.
yeah, I don't. So she gets to 50% weakness, and it still don't matter. Like she just obliterates anything with her cold snaps and all that shit. Like she's
Now I have trouble because I actually like playing with her, but I think it's gonna be a hard choice now between her or Sasquatch for R3.
Yeah, I would say see which one you like more, because like I definitely wouldn't ignore a Sasquatch because of all that tankiness he has. You know what
He's
I mean?
such a tank.
Yeah, like
He's such a tank.
it's one. That's the main reason why I leveled up my Kingpin, and I don't regret it. Like I love my Kingpin's damage too, but I could just take like 3 hit, like 5 hit combos
I
to the
wish I had
face.
a 6-star Kingpin,
He's so he hit that
but
belly so big, yo. It just
yes,
absorbs so many hits.
Sasquatch, he's at like 48k health at just R2. Like,
Yeah, he gonna be a problem. Like he gonna be a real problem. Like that's the champion you take the R3 and then you just turn your brain off when you play with him. Because if you get hit, you just like I'll just hit
that's
the
why I
nonstop.
bring him to AQ, because I be getting fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I will miss a parry, and I don't know if it's me or if it ain't me. And then I got the mighty charge on the path, so
Okay.
that sucks too. And like I be getting some like some hard. And okay, I'm sorry. I just have to complain about this for a minute.
All right. Sure.
The Nova on my path is a fucking bitch. He is a fucking bitch, and I hate him, and I hate his mom. Malcolm, if you're listening, I apologize, but I hate him. I hate him as a defender because he's just so good, but I have him, and I
And
don't
he's
even
so
like
mid.
playing like he plays like a noodle in my hands.
Yeah.
But on defense, he is just he the other day when he was on my path, he wiped my team 2 times.
Ayo. Ayo. What?
He wiped my team 2 times. I waited the first time to see if anybody was gonna come on my path and help me out, and nobody fucking did. So I was like, well, fuck me, I guess. I
Oh
revived,
my god.
went back at it, cause he does like the auto block thing, and
Yeah.
then he just blocks every fucking hit, and then he's also gaining power. It's like I can't do shit, and then he becomes unblockable. Like there's
Yeah.
really nothing for me to do.
Yeah.
And then on the very last part, I fucking timed out before I could actually like get him all the way down, which pissed me off.
Damn.
Yeah, I was
That's
struggling. I was
I
struggling. I
I,
hate that man with the passion of 1,000 suns.
I know that feeling real well. Like when that mistake you make when you fight Nova like he's a regular champ and like
Mm-hmm.
stop right before the S3 and like oh I'm a bait and then you're like wait
Yeah.
you gotta get
Nope.
power
Can't
and
fucking do
then,
that. I
then
try to always bait out his S1, but
of
again, he
course
just wants to hold block and just
yep
sit there and just beat
yep
your ass. Even if you have like a big tanky Sasquatch, he said fuck you and just hit
you
me.
better fucking hit him with that goddamn tree and keep it moving yo like I'm sorry for
So
your loss yo
so speaking of hitting him with the tree, I there was something on Reddit that I saw, and I absolutely agree with. I can't remember if we talked about this the last show, but the difference between the damage you can do with a S3 and the damage you can do with a S2 is so backwards that I just don't understand it.
yeah I think a lot of people expect the S3 to always be the damage dealing like the
And it's
biggest
it's
damage.
really not.
Yeah,
For
it's a
most champs that I use, like I don't even bother, and honestly, that's another reason why I don't really run suicides like that,
yeah,
because I prefer to use the S1 and the S2 because those are the damage dealers.
yeah.
Like, why
If
am I gonna wait for an
I
S3?
don't use any champion that I need to use the S1 and the S2 when I'm on suicides. I only use champs that run with the S2, and like that's basically the only thing, unless it's Diablo, because he don't matter. You know what I mean? Like I'll just keep taking the S1s to get my power up because he's just gonna heal up the whole time and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, like it like the only person I know specifically, like I just ran I was doing suicides initially, and then I turned them off to go 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion because it was doing more damage, and that was only because the way I was using her was Scarlet Witch against Icarus, a regular
Mm.
like classic Scarlet Witch. I would just
I
what do you
still
call
don't
it?
have her as like a 5 star, and I want her so bad.
Yeah, I would just keep Perry kicking him in the corner, and then like just nullify like basically like every other hit or so, and then
Yeah.
once I got to my S3, I would just try to get him as close to 10 of those energized as possible, and then throw my S3 and nullify all them shits and just do mad bursty damage to him over and over. Because like as soon as I do it, it would just take me right back to like my S2, if not my S3. So then
Mhm.
I would just hit him again until he got another one, and then just keep like looping at until he just exploded. Like that was the whole fight. But like usually, even with Scarlet Witch, like the S2 is the one that deals the damage. You know what I mean? But yeah, it seems like like it seems that Kabam's like design ideology with specials is like the S1 is like the primer
Mhm.
for a lot of situations. The S2 is the damage, and then the S3 is like the modifier or amplifier of the damage, and like changes how the fight may work. Like you're either going like S1, S2 usually, or S3, then S1, S2, or S3, S2. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Shout out to anybody listening that just likes to hear us talk and doesn't know anything about MCOC. Is completely confused. Shout out to y'all.
Yo,
Y'all
that
have been
was me when you and D would be talking about doing fucking dungeons together while we were playing like Destiny or some shit.
yep.
And I'd be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
You know, yeah. It just is what it is, and he's talking about L1s because he's been playing the game longer and shit. Like
Yeah.
it's just all bad, you know. It's just all bad. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just
Oh,
special.
can we talk about the recovery time of the AI now? Like, I
And
came out of S3 and got smacked the fuck up in AQ the other day. I was like, bro, what? Like, I just knocked you down. You couldn't give me a second? A hot
uh,
second?
I
No.
gotta get that. I gotta get that parry before I throw the S3 because I don't trust it, yo. Like I
I
need
was
you.
trying, but
I need you to come out the fight stunned because I don't like you the cops. Like no, no. No, like even after I parry stun and throw the S3, I still hold block coming out the S3. I'm not charging in because I'm not beat, yo. Like you're not gonna.
I, listen,
Kick.
it was like he was beating my ass before I could even react. Like, there was nothing I could do.
It's the worst, yo. Like
Yep.
the absolute worst, especially when you think you're good. You know what I mean? Like and you just like throw the like you just dash in and it's just like wait, why are you already dashing towards me when you should not?
Hmm.
Like that should not be how it works. But you know what I mean? Uh, I love this game.
Yo, this game hurts my feelings, and
I,
it makes me rage in a way that games rarely do. And yet I still keep coming back. So I think that is like a personal flaw.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is. It is. We are. We're broken. We're broken people.
Like the shit
Um.
I went through doing that Karina challenge the other night.
Ayo. Ayo. Well,
Man.
tell them your story about you going and doing the Aegon or
So
Karina challenge. How was Winter Soldier to start off? How many times did you restart that fight?
I honestly I only restarted it one time,
Yeah. Fuck you.
and I purposely, like, I restarted it once, and then my second run through, after I got up to like 650 combo, I got scared, so I quit out so that I could
Hmm.
at least bank what I had, and
Yeah.
then I just went through. So Winter Soldier was like probably one of the easier fights.
He took me a smooth, I think, 20 restarts because it was in the height of the Perry Dex issues, and I couldn't deck an S1.
Oh,
Not specifically, not the bullets on the S1, but the punch before the gunshot
yeah.
that kept clipping me, and I was already far enough away, and I'm just like, okay.
Damn.
Like every time I get punched, I would just pause. I just tap the pause button. Like, nope, we're just
Yeah.
gonna hit quit. Like this is before we could even like hit the quick restart. Like I was like, no.
Oh,
Like
yep.
it was so annoying because like I would just hand him his ass, and then like I was like, all right, throw the S1, and I'd back up, and he'd be like, cool, I'm still gonna punch you, and I'm like, sweet,
Yeah.
and that'd be it. You know what I mean?
That sucks. But yeah, that fight was easy. I will say the only two fights that gave me any problems were Storm and fucking Wolverine.
Oh wait, because you fought Storm. You fought New
Bro,
Storm, right?
I fought New Storm.
Oh my god, I don't want to do this
And
A4 shit no more. I don't. Nah, that shit might
and
stay there.
listen, there was literally nothing. I thought that the 5 revives that I had to use on her were gonna be like we're gonna be it. Like I thought that like, oh, I made it through with 5 revives. Can't get much worse than this. And then fucking Wolverine, bro. Did I tell you how many times I got him down and he regened to full health?
Nah, how many?
4 times. I got him down below 40%. 4 fucking times, and on the 5th time, that's when I was like, I'm just gonna have to quit every time he gets a double regen and come back and hope for the best. So I ended
Do you
up
know?
using like 15 revives.
Whew. Do you
Like
know how
there,
many revives I had to use on Wolverine?
no, how many?
0.
You know what? Fuck off, man.
I don't know what happened, and
Fuck off,
I
man.
honestly like you can see me and Pug talk about it in the chat. I don't know what Wolverine I got,
Yo,
but like
the
the
first time
AAR
it
was hitting.
happened, I cried. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like cuz I can guarantee you that there was no less than 60,000 hits that just in that like trying to get him down. No less than 60,000. The first time I got him down under 40%, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it." And then the double regen hit, and before I could even quit, he was back to 100. And I'm like, "How? How am I
So
supposed to do this?"
when I did it the first time, I did it in it was the robot one or whatever. So I
Mm,
used vision. It was a lot easier. So I kind of got like a game plan to how I was going to do it, and I expected it to be hard. You know what I mean? So
mhm.
I turned on pacify to 100%, and I baited every S1 because the more he works like Deadpool, the more power, the stronger the regen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And he double regened one time for me at like 25%. And what I would do was every time he would double regen, I would parry because I also had Petrify maxed out. So it would
Mhm.
at least cut the double regen into a single regen, and I would
Mhm.
save my S2 and then hit the S2 to just at
Yeah.
least counteract that a little bit. And it would like I just breezed through them, and I was like, oh, cool, that's a decent fight. And
Bro,
then I
he
talked to
made me
people, and they
turn
were,
suicides on.
yo, when I saw you said that, I was like, hey, yo, it's like John Wick when he had to lift the floor up, yo.
He he made me I listen, I don't think you understand. I had to buy a carbonadium core so I could get my max suicides.
Oh God, yo. Oh
That
God,
was the
that is.
only units that I spent on that was just for the carb core.
Yeah,
Because I had
I went
all
to that.
the resources that I needed. I had